Hello friends and my dear students, and today I am going to tell you about the group by. Until last video we discussed order by clause and aggregate functions, and this time I am going to tell you about group by function or group by operator, group by clause. So what does group by do? The group by statement groups combined together or clubbed. Group by clubs the rows that have the same values into summary rows. Means if you want to produce the table or if you want to create the summary of your table, this group by will help you. Suppose they are uh, a database or the table in which we have the students of the school. So if I want to segregate or if I want to find or count the strength of every class, it means class 1 so many students, class 2 so many students, class 3 so many students. So class wise strength, how to get it from the entire database? It means class 1 students should be clubbed together, class 2 students should be clubbed together, and likewise we'll get to know the strength of our school. So similarly, I'm going to take an example to demonstrate group by, how to use group by in the database in MySQL. So as the definition says, the group by statement groups rows that have the same values into summary rows. So this is the way how we can create the group by. So how to apply SQL statement? It's a very simple statement and very logical. So this is a syntax. Select column name from any column or number of columns, even aggregate function you can use here, from table where condition, and mind it, the group by clause is coming after where. So if you want to use where clause, it is up to you, and if you do not want to use where clause, it's your choice. And after group by, you should give the column name which can be grouped by. Like if I consider the school database, so my group is the class name, because I have to group all the students of class. So class wise we have to produce a summary. So this is a statement how we can group by or produce a summary of the database. And suppose this is a table where we see a number of employees, salary, department ID, and join year, and employee ID. The name of the table is say employee, and we are going to find out, summarize the table. Means I want to summarize the table. Department 10, how much salary is being distributed in department 10, how much salary is being distributed to the people of department 20, how much salary is distributed to the employees of department 30. Means I want the total amount of salary of group 10, total number of total amount of number of employees in department ID 20, and total amount of salary in department number 30. It means we want to summarize this table salary wise. Means what is the salary being disbursed to the department ID 10, salary to the employees of department ID 20, department ID 30. So what should we do? So here this department ID should be the group by field, means because I have to club all those records which are in department 10. I have to club all those records which are coming under department 20. I have to club all those employees which are coming in department 30. Means, so what is the salary going to department 10? What amount is going to department 20? And what amount is going to department 30? So I want the entire summary. So how to apply group by? Just have a look on this. Then we'll do the practical. So this is a table, and over here I'm going to apply this statement. Select department ID. Department ID means 10, 20, 30. Some salary. I must rather I have to put a distinct department ID. Distinct department ID. And sum of the salary. This is the aggregate function, and it is renamed as total salary from employee, group by department ID, and on the basis of department ID I am going to club all those records department wise. So see what happens in this case. It is grouped this way. Department 10, all the employees of department 10 salary. Then all the employees of who belong to department ID 20, and all the employees of who belong to department ID 30. Then you'll see in department ID 10 the total amount is 97,000. In department 20 total amount being disbursed is 1,07,000, and likewise in department ID 30 total number of amount which is being disbursed is 69,000. So this is basically group by. So let's start. Then I'll let you new thing. I'm going to table, and before I open the table, I have the collection of data. Bad. Open. Yes. No, this is not like. Open. This is not the file. I have to check. Open the file. So where it is stored. Okay, so this is the file. So I'm going to take this database, and this is the entire data. I'm going to paste it here. So here the employee table is created, and records are inserted. So there are 10 records. There are no duplicate records. So I'm going to apply select asterisk from employee, employee. So this is the entire table, and I want to apply group by on this. So how to apply group by? So I'm going to give you select department ID, comma, department as um, department, comma, some dept ID from employee, group by, and group by this time I'm taking department ID, because department ID is the main field on which I want to club all the records. Group by department ID and semicolon. Some salary, not some salary. So see here, department number 20, the sum of the salary amount is 1,07,000. Same department 10, department ID 10 is getting 97,000, and department number 30 getting 69,000. Okay, so this way my group by command is working. So what happens when if I want to include more fields, I can use it. How? So let's go to our presentation here. See here. So this we have done and applied when I applied group by dip on department ID, and this way we have got to know that how much amount is being dispersed in departments, like department 10 this, department 20 this, department 30 is this. Now what if I want to, because we have more fields here and I can use multiple fields here. So because I have another field or another column on which I can apply group by. So just have a look how many, because if you see, this is a department whose ID is 10. There is department 20, where joining year 21, 21, 22, 22. So there are two candidates who joined in 2020. There is one candidate who joined in 2022. Likewise, in department ID 20, some of the employees have joined in 2021 and some of these employees have joined in 2022 likewise. If I want to summarize this report group wise and year wise, then what should we do? Then the scene should be different. The scene will be like, if we apply this, if I apply this command, I'll see 2 employees have joined in 2020 and 1 in 2022, but department ID is 10. Similarly, 2 employees have joined in 2021, so 2 employees joined in 2021 and this is department ID 20 and this is department ID 20 again, but number of employees joined in 2022 are 2. Same here, the employee joined in department 30, one is 1990, one is 2019 and one is 2021. So we can use multiple fields for group by. So let's do it again. So here, select distinct join year, comma, department ID, total employee and sum salary from employee group by department ID, comma, join year. Let's see what happens. So see here, I can use order by also. Order by department ID. Now have a look. So department 10 and number of total number of employees I'm not getting. I'll use count. Count, and this time I'll use department ID as well and sum. Okay, so if you see, there are 2 employees in department ID 10 who joined in 2020 and one is in 2022. So 2 employees are getting salary 90,000 in department ID 10 and one is getting 7,000 only. Similarly, department ID 22 are getting 50,000 who have joined in 21 and 2 are getting 52,000 who joined in 2022. In department ID 30, one has joined in 1990 and he is getting 20,000. One has joined in 2019, he is getting 15,000, and other has joined in 2021 and he is getting 34,000. So this is a summary which is based on department and joining year. So hope you understand this demonstration, how we can apply group by command or group by statement on the table. So as many as you can apply group by columns in your um, SQL statement. But one thing you must remember, that it should be group by. You should realize that this field can be the group by field. If you can understand this, then group by statement is very easy for you. And if you are not able to understand what group by field should be, then this there will be the difficulty. So you have to understand the thing, which field you should make the group by field, which you should not. And one more thing, that these aggregate functions, like I have used count here, I have used sum here, so these are group by aggregate functions also, so they can be used in group by as well. So hope you understand the meaning of group by and how to use group by on the table. And there are so many examples available, and you can apply group by in those examples. So hope you understand the concept of group by, and if you like this video, kindly share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you get your notifications then and there as soon as the new video is uploaded. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.